Now, let's talk about the chronicles of the founding fathers of modern public relations. First on the list is Edward Bernays. He was born in Vienna, Austria in 1891. Edward Bernays was surrounded with very influential and powerful acquaintances, including his family members, which provided him the huge financial, human, and material resources and connections from the start. Although he created an integrity and legacy of his own, Barney was known around the world as the father of public relations. Taking to this advantage, he used Sigmund Freud ideas, his uncle precisely, in the commercial realm to control how people behave and thought. This conditioning experiment enabled him to contribute to the field of psychology. Not only did he coin the term council on public relations, he was a founder of the first U.S. public relations firm in 1919. In 1917, while he was in the army serving as a foot soldier in the U.S. Committee of Public Information, he was exposed to the marketing techniques that the CPI was using during the First World War. Techniques and propaganda that portrayed democracy as the preserver of peace and savior of the world. Having the experience and skill from CPI and reading every propaganda book he could get his hands on, Barney set sail to understand what influences the masses. In his word, doing publicity for other nations, applying my experience to other countries, might be a fascinating, constructive career. After a while, Barney worked as a journalist briefly. He then moved to press agentry. He did publicity for American Tobacco Company and General Electric Company, and he did well. Afterwards, he went to publish dozens of books and articles, including his first book on public relations called Crystallizing Public Opinion in 1923. Using modern thinking from psychology, sociology, and market research, Barney formed his own theory and techniques. These are what many public relations specialists practice today. Life magazine named him one of the most influential Americans of the century because of his idea on marketing to the masses. He tutored presidents, political leaders, and companies in the use of mass media and pioneered the field of public relations. Let us go to the next on my list is Chester Burger. A pioneer of the field of media consultancies, Chester Burger wrote a report called Telephone News on Television in 1955, expressing the importance of public relations in television. This guidebook, written to Art and T, observed the potential of television as a highly marketable medium. He said, a medium as important as television, therefore, should receive important consideration in any public relations program. He examined the unique communication medium that television had and recommended that shorter bites be used instead of the average newspaper story, expressing the need for brevity. He suggested the simplified sentence structure that many newscasters use today, with use of familiar words and casual storytelling. He also advised companies that newscasters' role will become essential in representing the company on television, all which has proved to be true. Burger founded a communication management consulting firm in 1964, probably named the Chester Burger Company. Burger, the nation's first CBS television news reporter in 1946, has worked in radio as a visualizer, in television news as a news editor, and as national news theme manager. Now a retired public relations and advertising executive and past president of communication counselors, a public relations firm. Burger has left his mark on the public relations field in the media. He received the Gold Anvil in 1987, which is the Public Relations Society of America highest award for unusual significant contributions to the public relations profession. Other awards include the U.S. Information Agency Award for Outstanding Service, the United Negro College Fund Distinguished Service, citation and honorary member of the Telephone Pioneers of America. Burger wrote the first guidebook on the tactical uses of television as a medium of persuasion. He has written 5 books on corporate management, namely The Chief Executive. In addition, he has had several management articles published in the Harvard Business Review and many other publications. That and many more were the achievements of Chester Burger.